I am not a beauty influencer, but I do use this, these, and these to do my makeup. But for 1 month, I didn't have any of these, and I'm going to show you how I do my makeup every single day. We're going to start with the primer. I will link all the products down below. I'm literally just rubbing it like this. And I've already done my skincare. Okay, next foundation. I like to use the YSL All Hours Foundation. This is how this looks on me. It's a little bit light at the minute, but you can kind of see I'm going to need more. This thing. Yeah. And I'm just going to use my fingers to tap it in, because this is a lazy person's makeup and it needs to be super quick. What I will do is I try to make sure it's all blended out, which is really hard to see on camera. There, that's the start. Done. And it's in my hair. Okay, next I have 2 concealers, which we will talk about another day. We're going to use this one. I'm going to literally just dab the tiniest amount ever, and again with my fingers I'm just going to blend. Right, now for the powder. I'm just going to set my foundation and the concealer using this powder, MAC Studio Fix powder foundation. This is like an ideal lazy girl everyday work kind of makeup, when you can't be bothered but you want to feel alive. I forgot to do my eyeliner, which I usually do first. I'm not going to show you how I do this, we'll do it in another video. We're done. Contour, bronzer kind of thing. Very quick. Sometimes I do my nose. We'll do it today. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I add concealer on my nose too. It just depends how I'm feeling. Blush, which is pretty pigmented, is the next one. In a single, I've had it forever, but it is very pigmented. Just be careful how much I use. Okay, done. I'm going to now wash my hands and we'll do the rest. The next thing, which I think is kind of the most important thing, is my brows. I don't really do my brows anymore. Comment below if you want a video on that. I think it's been about a year. I do them maybe every 6 months, but I have little hacks to keeping them kind of tidy. But yeah, I'm hoping to turn this into a new series. I think it will be quite fun. I have a lot of makeup, that is why. I also have a lot of skincare. I've always been into skincare, and I've always been into like home remedies. And I'm also quite lucky to kind of, there's things I've been using for like 10 years, but I'm lucky to have found like things that work for me. And then what that means is when something stops working for me, for example, like my shampoos and things, hair care, I'm able to sort of do some research and just change that one thing, but everything else is fine. I'm not constantly on the lookout for things. This is a differential on how put together my makeup looks. So sometimes I do this look without eyeliner as well, when I'm feeling really lazy. We're going to do lips a little differently. I'm going to do a lip liner. I've recently become obsessed with lining on my lips. I will maybe show you guys how I used to do it and how I'm doing it now. And I've learnt this from Monica Ravichandran, but the way she does her... I need to buy a new one of these. This is Taupe by MAC. The way she does her lips, I love, and I feel like it makes such a difference. Sometimes I see like makeup artists still not do it that way, and I'm like, why? Because it makes such a difference to the overall look. And I'm going in with a liquid lipstick. It's really hard to see this on camera. All good. Okay. Last but not least, finishing spray. Sometimes I use a matte one, sometimes I use these. I have to say these are like my secret when it comes to makeup and it looking finished or not, or if my skin is dry, this just sort of gives it that glow. And there we go. But here's the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and let me know if you want to see more of just normal girl, non-beauty influencer makeup. See you in the next one.